Hi, this is June 3rd morning and I'm in Bangalore. So have a lot to unpack and so little time. Time is boundless though. For me, I have not scheduled it and kind of managing it badly. But still, it's a start. Everyone has to go through that. I wish I could show you the around what's like, but I still show you. The issue is that this grill and well, before doing anything of that, I hope you are doing at least fine. Well, for me, this weather change or the pattern I am living in right now is just better or the best. There is rain almost every day, and maybe 2 3 times in the evening. I have not seen the rain in the morning though, so quite fortunate. This place, Bangalore, you can call like the all the memes you have seen. It's true. Like, it's busy. It's also I'm not sure about like water lack of water resources, so we will keep it aside. Apart from that, everything has been great. I am loving it for now. Not sure how would it be for my next months. But yes, we have a lot to unpack, and this is probably gonna be 20, 20, 30 minutes long. Well, you would see yourself. So, how and where do I start from? So I am not prepared anything. So I will start from this point only where I am right now at my life and how am I seeing things for me in the future. And then I will tap into past like and wherever I got into the flow, that would be it. And before that, because you would get might get boring and you might not want to listen it, I would just drop all the important stuff which might be helpful to you. Not really helpful, but let's say be connected with me. I write mails and I will definitely find time to write mails. I write mails uh, at the end of the month and in between of the month. So like 15 and 30. Let's say it's 30 days in a month. So I will be writing on the 15th and 30th. And on the 15th, I write about anything positive in life, anything inspiring, anything I learned, or a plan I think could work for everyone. At the 30th, I share the story, what's happening with my life, how is it going, how am I dealing through it, or how happy is it to cruise through it. Anyway, that is about those emails. I also write blogs, but it's been around 3 months I have not written more than two blogs. So we will keep it aside. About Instagram and YouTube. So I was thinking of uploading videos and stating, "Hey, how was my day of one of Bangalore, day two of Bangalore?" And well, I do not have any props, as in I have not recorded anything. So where would I put in that vlogs? Second, I am not really keen or enthusiastic in showing my life as in like daily vlog. So that is one thing which is stopping me from starting it again. Next important thing was I tried to initiate a project called like interview something, and I did reach out, but I did not work upon it again. So I have ideas, I have resources, but I'm not able to capitalize on them. Well, every another day morning is like a fresh start, right? So that is for me. It will take a time. It might cost a lot to me. Cost maybe money, maybe time, maybe my well-being. but I would try to be as optimized as much possible, and we'll just let it through and see how it goes. Yes, so coming back, for me right now, I will be here for 3 months, and in these 3 months, I will learn a lot. I mean, my daily job is just about learning, talking, and spreading awareness. Well, just after this job and before, my day is distributed unevenly, but I have amazing colleague. Uh, well, could be friends, but depends. Uh, I the workplace I'm working is fabulous. I mean, organized. What else do you need, right? And the people around or the surrounding, it's serene, peaceful. So I am at the perfect environment right now. I could say like close to perfect. It is perfect, but it depends. There's one variable which is kind of crucial, but that's not really the point here because that's inconsistent. That's not really a variable in general. I just need to increase my growth, and that variable will turn into a constant, which will not be relevant in the future. But it would take a lot out of me, and I lack three things right now. One is conviction. Second, the overdoing of ho jayega. So ho jayega is cool. Like that's what I believe, right? I can do anything. Anyone can do anything. But I like going out and committing to the fact that I can make that ho jayega into okay, it's done, right? That's the result. So I'm not able to find results. That's the point. But life is all about learning, and we will find out. I will start from today itself. So this is at now my present work. This is how it's going through. I will find time for doing exercises, maybe also uploading them to inspire you guys. I will also be going through reading a lot of books. So, books is just now a major part of my life, absolutely major, and communicating. Maybe I would be able to smile more. I might have not smiled like this much since last 3 4 years, but it's great. Smile takes only 7 8 muscles, I believe. But I have not been angry too, so I did not waste any muscles over there. Well, is it even wasting? We'll keep it aside. What else is there? Yes. How would my future look like? Hmm, that's a difficult question. I'm not sure. It depends. But anything is possible, right? If the path I'm on is linear, it's not looking good. But if it's like a parabola, I can definitely push through it. But if it's like exponential, I will definitely rock it. So this is all in me, and I will find a way. That's how life goes, or I believe it is. I'm looking forward to bringing any more good habits I can in my life and just stack it up and be the best version of me as much as possible and do it daily. Right? Habit is something which is an essential part of should be a part of someone's life, right? For me, right now, it is just getting fit, being committed to the work, and showing results. Well, If you are seeing me doing this breathing and all, and still here, I'm able to hear voices of birds chirping, winds blitzing through these walls and grills, and the silence around me. So I feel fortunate enough, and now I just need to commit, like, so that's git commit pull request, right? I forgot the sequence. I can't teach you how to do the git, so we will keep it aside. I keep a lot of things aside, but I'm taking accountability for that. So I'm sharing room with two people and maybe one more or maybe two more. And the thing I learn, or I think I should be able, consists of is just like five, four things I write. Like hygiene is the one of the most important thing. Uh, I can't be the ugly pawn, or well, I just don't want to make a mess out of me. So that's something which will force me to be a good residential person, I guess. Next is, so you could say that the list I'm going to provide is putting me out of comfort, but that's also a way to show progress. Next would be proper communication, right? So you need clarity for doing something right. There's kind of trust you also build around with people, so even sometimes without clarity it gets done. But if there is clarity, like you are 100% sure it would be done. I mean, at least from your end. So I am trying to build more clarity without making it more complicated. Um, I find it absurd because of my curiosity. Like, I'm curious that I know. I'm not sure if the knowledge I'm getting is really I need to know, or I'm just trying to make conversation. And then again, are these really conversation really relevant? Or they were relevant at the time and I did not work upon them. And again, even if I get all the informations and jargons and I just put them into my brain, and where am I even putting that? Am I using that? So my brain has been working upon like a survival mode, like just grasp everything which is around you, and there would be a day they would come and out help you. And is it really like the right way to go through that? I need that uh, that part society teaches life philosophy, carpe diem, or our own Funsuk Wangru, or I'm not sure Sonam Wangchuk lived that life or not. But the life Amir Khan portrayed in the movie, just being in the present and optimizing it to the fullest, and your brain will do all the work, and habits will help you effectively work upon your brain. So, like a machine is like human literally created invention of creating machine, right? So uh, when you call machine, I'm thinking of a gears, right? One gear is attached to another, and then if you just pull a single gear or just move one ring or step, what do you call it, and then it will start a chain reaction, the domino effect, and things fall into place. Or maybe they create chaos. Chaos itself has its beauty. When there is a chaos, there is a need to be form an order. And sometimes with chaos, in the end there would be an order, but it would be a chaotic order. I'm not sure how it going. Well, there should be something. So where was I? I forgot. Yes. Well, I'm not sure it was it. I had three thoughts right now. Like I was thinking like, okay, I will just add this line and then I will change to this ways. Then I thought like, okay, I might not need to talk about that right now, but I feel because uh, committing to something is taking a responsibility, and I should take responsibility if I have committed to even a single person out there. So there were three things I did so, and let's talk about from the starting. In Instagram, there was a post or story going on, all eyes on Rafah. So Rafah, from what I know, is a place in this Palestine, and this is all the information I have observed, not read. Maybe I have also read, but I'm. How do I even know like if the resource or the source I have read from is right or not? But that's just me talking and making more and more absurd reasoning for why I'm lazy or why I'm not aware of what I'm saying or why I'm not committing to what I'm saying. I'm not taking responsibility for what I'm saying. But well, I have been like that, being away from all those chaos or anything which might not be peaceful. Like a discussion is fine, but if a discussion goes on and escalates to a point where you need to put down another person, that's or ridicule someone, or just you are not able to answer that. That's makes a valid discussion though, but not for the other two counterparts. Uh, I have been away from all of that. I will start learning or at least be aware of what's happening. I will, though, point out that I have been a selfish person at the very least, that I was only aware about what am I doing, or even was not aware that what am I doing, what was I doing. But right now, things have fallen into almost all the places. All I need to is just push through one more, what do you call it? I don't know, a step, and then maybe my domino will start working. Or maybe I need a lot more than just push. I need courage, commitment, a smile, I guess, and just a joy of being here or being fortunate enough. We'll see how that goes. So when I say terms like we will see how it goes, I will work on it. I am like keeping a short end from you, right? You guys don't need to really know what's happening. You are not even aware. Not aware. You're not even keen to be aware about this. Well, I'm only journaling because I want to, and I'm quite lazy to write it down. And I'm trying to learn and find a better way to communicate. Maybe that's one of the reasons. Commitment too. It's related to Rafa only. There were some companies whose lists were going on. There were FMCG's company, foods market, consumer goods, something like that. And they were some of the parents company and some of those company were supporting Israel. Now, Israel and Palestine, both being a country where human lives, human govern, human. Now, the conflict they are going through, looks like more of a possession than retaliation than what else is there. But in the end, any history, any war, there are casualties. Well, I won't even use the word casualty here. I should not. Because I could be one of those casualties if I had been there, if I had lived my life there. So if I'm saying myself a casualty of that thing, Is that the right thing to call myself? Not sure. I don't have an answer right now. But the point is, humans are dying because humans are fighting. Because humans saw land and human said it's mine. And another human said, no, I have been living here for a while. So that's mine. I'm not even sure if that's really the context. This is what I felt, or at least took it as human die for resources, right? But when humans turns into a society and society turns into a country, and there is someone to govern it, there is someone responsible for a security, and in the end, those who are responsible are not the one who are the casualties of war. Well, this this should not be the one who should be the casualty of war, but why would the innocents suffer, right? Quite complex human life. Whom would you call an innocent? Or, well, at the very least of the definition of what I know about innocence, every human is innocent until and unless they do not find themselves innocent. And I don't know where I'm taking this conversation. Do I feel bad for any one of them? Honestly, I should. Am I feeling bad for people lying? Yes. But there's something like, right? I know I should feel empathy, or this is what my brain thinks. And if I had been there, I would be the one crying, or maybe not even able to cry. I guess would have been somewhere out, or maybe I would have been the fortunate ones who had gone through, seen through all of that, and just saying to the God, maybe that there would have a more of the close conversation. But let's put that aside. I want to start my day very late. So in general, I'm not sure how do I put my emotions. I was not even aware of what's happening in my country. So, well, talking about another country is just, I don't know. But I have a strong opinion on the point where people call out other people for not talking about other things. So if I have been the person who have put out that picture where it said all agenda for, and a person said to me, "Oh, where were you when this was this and that and happened?" And they will pity on me because they will say I have fallen into the propaganda of Western culture or something. And I'm like, well, why would you say I'm fallen? Like, I mean, I don't know. Where was I? Why would I care about where was I? I saw this, I would take action. And if that's my way of, or that's my call of action, I am responsible for it and I will do it. If you're asking me why I was sleeping through all those rest of the issues, my life, I guess. I don't know. But it does make me hesitate of why people just need to like put past as an example of, I mean, there could be some people out there who are just doing this for because it's for the sake of just doing it. And then there comes this question in my mind, right? If that's an example, it's not an example, it could also be the person who I was before. I did not know what's climate change, what's anxieties, what depression is, what mental health is. And I started volunteering for all of these causes. I mean, I knew the definition. I did not know the core. I did not know why it was relevant. I did not know why we are talking about it. But there was this thing like, oh, this is really the right work. Because that's something good for nature. That's or what are the steps, whatever we steps we are taking is doing something good for the society. And then I came across child labor, saving water, helping communities, trying to expand education everywhere, or maybe just saving animals, or maybe providing shelters, maybe providing resources. I mean, there is too many causes, and I was like, oh, like, just okay. I'm working here. I'm fine, but who's working on that project, and why is not that much like on the vocal or like on the rise? I guess why people are working there, and if they are working, why it's not showing result? Everyone should be there for their commitment, right? For solving that area. And I started because I felt I should. I started because I felt it's the right thing. And when I was not there, does that mean I do not know what the right thing is? Or when I was still doing all of these things and when the rest of things happening, was I really not pulling that into my putting that? I don't know what I'm saying. But in general, I just feel bad. Oh, what do I call him bad? I just feel I don't know irrelevant for like why they are even shouting, calling out if they just compare past for the present situation and they are more focused on talking rather than taking initiative or solution. Maybe there could be some cases where talking is more important, but I mean you can only get the result by taking the initiative and doing the work. Right? You won't get the result just by talking. Alright, talking could help in making better preparation, better results, maybe more effective results. But that depends upon the person who is steering the thing, talk, vehicle, life, right? Or governing. If that person approaches to start first, then let the go through phase. That's his personal choice. If the person is like, oh, I will read, talk, and then initiate. I think I am right now the second person because I'm just too afraid to not be look like those who are being called out. I guess I'm afraid because I do not think I would have time or any interest in reading that. But there is something which is in my like inch of body calling out like, why are you not talking about it? Well, we'll keep it at the rest for the moment and talk about another point of thought which I had in my life. This is Zone 3, August and September. I would be here. I will be learning, reading, many things. I might learn Kannada and you would see like Namaskara and I forgot some words. That's the only word right now I know. I know bit like so there is some similarity with Sanskrit. We will go through that maybe later. And then I was trying to also see the Swedish that it's almost like somewhat of German, I guess. They do come from that area. Swedish German and Sweden, German, Norway, I guess. Well, I guess this is already 30 minutes. And maybe I will take time and make notes of what I should talk about and then just put it out. Till then, I will see you maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow. I don't know, maybe after a month. And ciao.